So I had to be like maybe 11, 12 years old, and I was outside playing with some friends, and it had to be around 7, maybe 8 p.m. in the evening. And all of a sudden, out of nowhere, this huge uh, spaceship looking thing just flew like over our head, easily nine, maybe 1,000 feet in the air, and it was so quick. But the size of it was bigger than the airplane, clearly bigger than the helicopter, and until this day, I'm still thinking about that. And we all said as soon as it passed us, that was a spaceship. And I'm quite sure some of you guys have witnessed this in the sky. You have seen various suspicious objects flying in the air, but only so many people got as close as I did to seeing actual spaceships. And some of these people have got footage, and TMZ have released actual footage that you're looking of, or actual photos of a spaceship. So yeah, the link for this article will be right below in the description. So yep, clear shots of UFO spotted above the freeway on the outskirts right out here in LA. Now, another UFO sighting on our hands here in LA, folks, but this one stands alone as it offers some of the best clear shots we've ever seen of what appears. Well, you make the call. Eyewitness shot of these photos happened on last Saturday while heading south on the 101 freeway just outside of Thousand Oaks. As this lady, she was approaching Westlake Village around sunset. She said she was on her phone when she saw this thing hovering in the sky, flying in the same direction she was heading, with a group of lights trailing it. If you take a good look, you could tell that it's not an airplane, people. It has a circular motion. We have seen plenty of people describe the same type of spacecraft, if you want to call it that. Now, the eyewitness says she shot 3 consecutive photos as quickly as she could, and as you can see, the unidentified object appears to have changed positions, both tilting ever so slightly and moving to a new spot in the sky. Now, we're told this UFO was only visible for a few seconds, but it literally vanished into thin air. We know, far-fetched, right? So that's what happened when I saw this. In a matter of like, oh, look at that, it was gone, like with the speed of light. And you guys, I don't know if you ever saw anything like that, but I want to tell you now, we are not alone. And especially during these days, don't let anything like that shock you, because bro, it's so much going on. And I have always told people that there are way more planets than Earth here, and if you think we're the only things here or beings, you are out of your mind. So people have assured these photos are not altered, and they show what they show. TMZ was skeptical, thinking it was Photoshop, so they had their own gurus look at these, and the Photoshop whiz seems to agree these don't look like fakes. Look at that. So, yeah. The graphic artist tried to experiment with a stock image of glowing discs, UFOs, and flying saucers to see if the images could be manipulated in a similar fashion as the tipster's photos. She concluded it would be hard to cut/paste these images with the exact angles of the tipster's images. So these photos do appear to be legit, or at least probably not Photoshop. Look at that. So on the left, you have a Photoshop, and then you have what the tipsters actually took a picture of, which is very hard. That looks accurate. And yeah, people, there's a lot going on out here, and people are going to see a lot of more crazy stuff. We're not alone, people, and there's a lot of stuff that will come out and show that it's been here for centuries in these last days. So stay close to God, stay even closer to Jesus, because these are the last days, and this is the end game. So Everything from UFOs to people being cloned to people changing identities to uh, the Antichrist himself will be revealed. Subscribe.